Welcome to the Ancient Alternative View. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Good day to all watching the Ancient Alternative View, the place where everyone's opinion matters. Remember, the truth has been hidden and covered for many years, so all theories to our ancient past are on the table. I look forward to hearing your views. Please like, comment and subscribe below. Thank you. The most famous symbols on the Inga stone are those representing the constellation of Orion and the Milky Way galaxy. Experts refer to the Inga stone as an exceptional archaeoastronomy monument like no other found in the world. The Inga stone, also referred to as the Pedro do Inga, is currently one of the most significant archaeological monuments in the world. It is located in the municipality of Inga, in the interior of the Brazilian state of Paraíba. The Inga stone features hundreds of strange symbols and stars that stretch over a rock measuring 245 metres in length, 3 metres in height. Several figures are carved in low relief in this set and their entries whose meanings are unknown. The age of the inscriptions are unknown, but geologists estimate that the rock formation itself dates back to 6,000 years. According to experts, the Inga stone features more than 400 engravings, some zoomorphic, others representing abstract signs and others representing stars. One of the most notable experts that have studied the Pedra de Inga was a Brazilian of Italian origin called Gabriel de Oronzio Baraldi. In his opinion, the rock represents the story of the universal flood, written in a language very similar to the Hittite, spoken in the 2nd millennium BC in present-day Turkey. According to researcher Yuri Lovato, Baraldi's hypothesis could be considered real, and the message written in the Pedro de Inga could be written in Nostratic, a large-scale language family which includes many of the indigenous language families of Eurasia, although its exact composition and structure vary among proponents. Some authors have ventured out of ordinary theories, proposing that due to a close relationship with Celtic symbols, it is possible that the ancient Carthaginians and their Celtic allies fled to the region where the stone was located after the defeat by the ancient Romans. But there are countless theories and mysteries surrounding the incredible ancient monument. There is a hypothesis that suggests that the petroglyphs of Inga are of an exceptional importance from an archaeoastronomical point of view. In 1976, the Spanish engineer Francisco Pavia Almani began a mathematical study on this archaeological monument, whose first results were published in 1986 by the Instituto Arqueológico Brasileiro. The author identified on the surface of the Inga stone what he described as the most extraordinary known archaeological record of the variation of the solar ornithography throughout the year. The symbols are materialized by a series of bowls or capsula and other petroglyphs engraved on the vertical surface, which by way of graduated limb form a solar calendar, on which a gnomon would project the shadow of the first solar rays each day. The Safa Astronomical Association published in 2005 a synthesis of this work in its official bulletin. Later, Pavia continued the study of the Inga rock, focusing this time on the recording of a series of signs inscribed on the rocky surface of the channel itself, where a great number of stars can be observed that can be grouped into constellations. Both the capsula and the constellation records in themselves give Inga great value, but the coexistence of both in the name reservoir gives Inga an exceptional archaeoastronomical importance, which is why many authors refer to the Inga stone as one of the most underappreciated monuments on the surface of the earth. In 2006, the Egyptologist and archaeoastronomer José Lull organised Trabalhos de Arqueoastronomia Employers de Africa, America, Europe, Oceania, which is a compendium of 13 articles written by archaeoastronomers. Among these items are the Archaeoastronomical Assembly of Inga, where authors expose the study of both bowls and constellations mentioned before and the reasons that justify Inga as exceptional archaeoastronomical monument like no other in the world. Now, curiously, if we come and have a look at this page here, it says that many symbols of the Inca monolith are similar to those found in Turkey, in ancient Anatolia and the Hittites. A series of inscriptions speak of a borders war between two sovereigns of the Mesopotamian origin, Another story tells about a terrible volcanic eruption. The ashes covered a stone city on the Atlantic coast, similar to what happened in Pompeii and Heraclium. I find this very, very curious. If we look back at one of the videos that we've done and looked at together on Sumerian cuneiform, then we could also surmise that some of these writings are very, very similar to each other. And I propose that maybe the times that we've, looked at cuneiform, we're now on the Haiti material here, all these writings are very, very similar to each other, which I find very, very compelling. Now, it does say that the Inga stone, the stone itself, is from 6,000 years ago. We've looked at Sumerian cuneiform to maybe 4,000 to 5,000 years. I wonder whether any of these coincide with each other in other different parts of the world. Also, if we have a look as well at something from Egypt, well, it begs the same point that there's very much the same writing systems all over the world. They're almost like cuneiform, exactly the same. I mean, I think that this looks very cuneiform. It's obviously Egyptian hieroglyphs, but it's very similar to cuneiform. Same also with a Haiti's version. Look, it's very, very similar to each other. Now, thank you very much indeed for watching today's small version of the Ancient Alternative View. I'd love to hear your views on the ancient writings and the scripture that we're finding. They are very, very similar to each other. No matter how far they say these things date back, they could very well date back a lot further. Now, I'd love to hear your ancient alternative view. All the very best for your day. Thanks very much indeed for watching. Remember, there's always an ancient alternative view. Thank you for watching.